Alright guys, we are back. Episode 3 of SkyFactory. Hopefully everybody can hear me alright. I'm trying out a different mic spot. But I just finished up the last of one of my pickaxes. We mined a ton of cobblestone. Almost a full chest worth. Full chest and almost, full chest plus an extra stack there. So what my big plan for today's episode is going to be is a mob grinder, or a little mob spawner platform dilly. And I'll show y'all some of the basics of how I build some of mine. And also I wanted some half slabs real quick here. There we go. I'll leave those for later. Alright. But I wanted to show you kind of the basics of how I build mine. I can't remember where the original part of this idea came from, but I saw a YouTube video one day, and this is how I've made them ever since. Never had any problems with them. Only bad thing is it doesn't work with spiders, and you prepare it to make sure no spiders spawn. But the basics of mine. Let's see if I want to. Do I want to set up in the back corner here? Yeah, let's go ahead and set it up here. So you get a little space like so. Make sure I've got some pickaxes on me. I need the water. I need my water first. Not in there. Not in that one. Have I made a bucket yet? I know I made a bucket. Oh, that's what I did. When I did the lava, I got rid of my bucket. So we will need to make 2 more buckets. So I need some cobblestone. And we can make a hammer real quick because I don't think I have one of those. Oh, we do. So let's go ahead and put down. I think 1 should be okay because we already got 2 in there. That should work, right? Yeah, that should work. My math should be correct there. So we get 1 piece. Down into that. Down into that. Take the dust. Oh crap. I need a bucket anyways to get the darn. Are you sure I didn't have a bucket? I swore I had a bucket. Well, dang it. Maybe. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some gravel out of some of this cobblestone real quick. Make some stone hammers. Read it down. I'm gonna give myself an actual iron bucket. And I will be right back as soon as we finish that. So, give me just a second. Alright. We are back. I sieved down some dust, sieved down some sand, got a couple things, put it in here. Ended up with 2 clay buckets, so we're good. I figured it out. Alright. Yeah, it's a little plus-shaped start-off part here. And let's see, I want to get rid of that. Cool, came in. I should turn off magnet mode. I don't need magnet mode anymore. Yeah, that should be it. And let's see. So far, we're at 3. Okay, so I think I want to go up. I think it's 20, 21. I'll be testing it out. I'm going to go into creative mode to get a skeleton spawn to drop them down. But I'm pretty sure it's about 20. So you go up. You can go up 2 at a time. There we go. I was about to say. And you just keep going from there. So I will come back whenever I can get this part of it done. Lots of jump cuts here. But you don't want to watch me jump up in the air for 5 minutes. It's not much fun. So I'll be right back. Alright. Spiraled all the way up there. Use some water to get down. I don't know why. But we can use the water to get back up, so it's not too big a deal. But it is 22 total blocks. Counting from the very bottom all the way up to the top. There's 22 blocks of space. So we are gonna just climb back up there very carefully. Oh no, it's not working. There we go. This might be a tip or trick that y'all don't know about. It's to climb using water. Oop, oop. It's just gonna be a little sketchy at times. Gotta be really careful here. No, no. Oh. You know what that felt like? That felt like when you're trying to catch something and you barely catch it, and how do I explain this? Let's see, where you barely catch it, it hits your hand, but you hit it up, then you hit it with your other hand, you hit it up again, and it just you keep barely missing out on it on the grab. But I grabbed it. I managed to continuously jump around, land on the corner, freak out, jump backwards, land on like the other corner. Oh, that was intense. I was legit scared there for a minute. Okay, so we're back up top, and so this is what you end up with. The next part of it is you go out 9 blocks on each one, so including that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's because where water will travel 8 blocks. So you do that on each one of them. Let's get out a couple here. Oh, I forgot to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Then what you do from there is I give myself little corner blocks. I'll go ahead and cover that up so I don't fall down. I fall down a lot. I'm not very good at staying on things. Move out one on these just to have it done. And then, because this is going to be our water channels and such, if that makes enough sense. It'll make more sense if you don't know what I'm talking about when we get down to it. But then, mobs can't jump out of a too high wall, neither can you. And so that's why we do it. So we go down like so. That's that one. Thank you. I like the inventory tweak thing. It puts back in my inventory what I need. But yeah, so there's that one. You'd put a water down in here. And as you can see, oh, no, did I mess up? I think I messed up one. I had to have messed up one. What's going on? Did I count to 10 on accident? See, if I put it right there, it should take me all the way to the center. So yeah, I totally did. Oops. Well, let's go ahead and collect this water, because that's starting to annoy me. Okay, so let's go ahead and take all those guys off. We don't need the extra cobblestone. We'll get it later. Going. I should be able to. And this should work. Down to the center one. Yeah, there we go. So whatever count that ended up being. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so I guess I just counted 10. Oops. But so you do that on each side. Let's go ahead and get this section of it done. Okay, the music's starting to annoy me. I have to turn it off. It's on 7%. That still annoys me. That's ridiculous. Maybe I just listened to it too much. No clue. Okay. Get this side done. Make sure I got the count for the water on that one right. Something tells me I didn't. Oh, thank you. Okay. Come on, water, do your thing. Take me to the center one. I did it right. Cool. So let's see. I'll need to... No, I'm just going to set up one here. There we go. Because what we do from here is you will fill in this entire space here. Let's see, line ourselves up to the other side here. Oh, one too far. Cool, I got it. And if y'all are wondering how I'm doing, like the whole standing on the super corner part of it, I'm holding shift while holding S and D, and it lets me stay back or continue going back, and also go left or right, go right at the same time. So it makes it easy to scroll, not so much scroll across, but walk across like that. And what you want to do is you want to fill up this entire area, and the same thing for for each side. And fill. You don't obviously you don't have to fill in like the bottom section here. So this is a good way, conserves resources and such a little bit. It might not be the most conservative of resource mob grinder, but it works pretty good. I've never had any problems with them unless I've messed them up in some form or fashion. Like how I almost messed up the count over here, having it a 10 count compared to a 9 count. So I'm going to do this real quick, just to show you all a little bit more of how it's done. Come on, you know I can do it that time. Okay. Once you have, just kind of for now, pretend that all 4 corners are all done in. You want to make yourselves a little wall. Go Donald Trump a little bit here. And you'll end up building it 3 high depending on what you want to do with it. I always build mine 3 high because I want Endermen to have the ability to spawn there, compared to making their own little room for Endermen or something. They'll teleport down, and it becomes kind of weird and dangerous later. But it allows them to spawn in here, and then obviously once they hit the water, they'll just teleport out. But I kill them once they're down on the ground. Did it that time. And then for the roof of it, that's what these half slabs are for. You'll start off the half slabs. I don't think you should fall off these, yeah. Some of my lip. I got a tiny piece of hair. So annoying. But you'll use these half slabs, and let's do the F7, Shift F7 trick. The little yellow X's shows where a mob could spawn if it was nighttime or if it was dark enough. But they can't spawn on half slabs. So I just make my entire roof out of half slabs. Saves me some trouble. I don't have to use torches to light it up. I don't have to worry about it ever later. Makes it a little bit nicer. And so you just do that around all 4 corners. Make your little half slab roof. And that makes it dark enough so that all the mobs can spawn in here. They'll walk around. It's not super efficient. I could probably make different sections, make it a little bit more efficient. I've done different versions in the past that have more little spawning areas compared to this, but I always like this version. It's just really simple for me to build. I don't have to worry about any trapdoors, any actual doors. The water streams are nice and simple to deal with. I think it's just one of the best mob grinders. It's really simple because of its simplicity. So what you do, you copy all this on each 4 corners, and you got yourself a mob grinder. So I'll be back whenever I finish all 4 corners of these things up. So one second. Alright, we are back. As you can see, all 4 corners are done. Roof is on. Now I get to show you how I'm preparing it for spiders. Right now I've turned it on peaceful mode just because this is half tutorial, half playthrough type of thing. Otherwise just be really careful, have some torches, no big deal. But the way you prevent spiders from spawning is spiders need let's go over here so you can see a little bit better, a 4x4 section to spawn in. So if, for example, you start doing this, and you go around every other one, or kind of skip, you see what I'm doing, it's a checkerboardish pattern. They no longer have a single 4x4 space to spawn in, because they can't spawn in this 4x4, they can't spawn any 4x4 here, so there's no spots that spiders can spawn. And other mobs, the skeletons, the zombies, whatever other mobs happen to be in this mod pack, I've forgotten, it's been so long since I've played, the Endermen can all spawn here in these little sections because they only need a 1x1. And so you just make sure to go through and do that across each section. And y'all can see a little bit decently here. It's not the best, but yeah, you just go through and do it across each little platform to make sure no spiders will spawn and thusly clog up your mob spawner. Because you see, because they won't fit in these 1x1 little holes. Or I guess little trenches would be the better word there. And so that means they also can't fall out of your little 1x1 hole. Ooh, that was my phone. I don't know if y'all heard that. Probably did. Oop. That was little sis. Oop, let's go ahead and turn that on silent while I'm thinking about it here. Alright. Da-da-da. Okay, so I'll be back as soon as I fill up each little section. Alright. Made it back down, climbed down some waters. But there we go. That is our mob spawner. Kind of looks ugly. What can you do? They're not the prettiest things in the world. I might go back and prettify it later when I have some time. I know I've got plenty of oak wood. I might, kind of line the sides with. It'll look pretty nice. But let's go ahead, turn it back to easy, and see how good this thing is. I can guarantee you, it's pretty good. But we set up a little spot there, got a stone slab so that nobody can get out, nobody can see us. So that is always good. But we should have some people spawning here in just a few minutes. There we go. Mr. Skeleton. And they are left on 1 health / half a heart. So all it takes to do, hit them once, and you're good. Got a bone, there's a creeper, hit them once, and you're good. I even got 2 gunpowder out of that. Heck yeah. Hit some more creepers. That's Jude. I don't know who that is. I guess it's a YouTuber. I'm not that popular yet. Yeah, and see, they'll just keep coming and keep coming. Only bad part is we need to get the experience because I gotta go in the corner here. But stuff adds up pretty dang quick. Oh, and there we go. That's what I was hoping for. These are another fun thing called loot bags. This one's a, I don't know, wild bag. I think it's supposed to be wild. I don't think it's actually supposed to stand for anything because it always comes with a little chicken. There's the uncommon loot bag. Those come with random things. Obviously, we got some wheat there. We got some thaumium ingots. Got the lesser ring of Ender disjunction, which only works if you have some thaumium. I think it's thaumium stuff like magic on you, because it uses that magic to keep Endermen away. I got two chests. I guess there's a mob that drops chests. But yeah, as you can see, it still works. It works pretty good. You definitely won't be running out anytime soon. Collect some of the, oh, see that's why getting the experience is bad. You gotta make sure you don't get too close to the corner to get all the stuff. Yeah, but most everything will get down to at least 1 heart. I don't know if you heard it there earlier, but the little baby zombies can't get out of that either, which is really helpful because those baby zombies are quick. They like to wreck me whenever I don't have this guy here, because they'll jump up over. It's a horrible mess. But so that is gonna be it. Oh, nah, there we go. Now you see we get an Enderman too. So I'll have to get a sword to attack him. Make sure not to look at him. But so that is gonna be about it. Oh, I didn't look at you. Calm down. It's okay, dude. Oh, there's one. I'm just gonna look down. Okay, but that is gonna be about it for this episode, guys. There is how you build my mob grinder. It's not my original idea. I found it on YouTube somewhere, but works pretty good. And that'll help us out with a lot of stuff that we'll be having to do coming up here soon. But that's it for this episode. I'll see y'all guys next time.